Wiping off this webcam. Okay, so I think we're live. You all who are joining, I always got to say this early on, you all who are joining later and watching this replay of the live, thank you guys for taking the time to do that. But I'm gonna give it a few seconds for everyone to get on real quick. Hopefully this is working okay. It's the first time I'm trying this on a brand new browser. Give it 1 second, guys. Tell my people over on Instagram that we're live here. Hold on. Okay, Instagram, it's going down. We are here. We're on live. YouTube live. Just started. Come join. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What is going on? It's a Sunday. I'm gonna wait 1 minute and a half. Give 1 minute and a half for people to come in, to join. I hope that it's working okay here. I tried to go on live earlier today and it just wasn't notifying people. I couldn't even do it on my other account. So I hope this is okay. What's going on? Don Domenico, what's going on? Go Show, what's going on? What's going on? I'm doing good. I want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there watching this. Yeah, it's one thing I always get confused. Oh, by the way, this is like if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see this everywhere on my Instagram today. It's like a ginger tonic, but it's like strong ginger. But yeah, just letting people join on here. I know the notifications come up a little bit later. And I'm sure for a lot of people, this might be a lot of people's first live session they've seen. I haven't done live in a long time. Let's get some better lighting in here, actually. A little travel charger. This is what's going to be blasting in my face for this entire time. But makes it look better. Okay. So, how's it going? Everything is good. Everything is good. Good. I can't complain right now. Can't complain. We always can't complain, but we choose when you change what you focus on, it kind of change what you can complain about. Call me Hermit. Okay, Hermit, I'll try to remember that. Jobin, what's going on? Add me on BBM, what's going on? Where are you at right now? I am at home. I'm in the creation station right now. In the creation station. But great to be here. Like I say, happy Father's Day to all my fathers out there. And to everyone else, thank you guys for being here. I actually didn't have any kind of agenda when I came on here. I just was like, I really want to do a live session. And the problem, if you guys don't know, I'm in Bali. So the time difference is just, there's no good time. That's like, yeah, there's no good time. So there's a 12-hour difference between here and America. So when I'm trying to stream it and pick a good time, it's like 9 in the morning in America. In Europe, it's like 3 p.m. So it's kind of like right in the middle of the day. There's never a great time to get on here, but I just wanted to make sure that I came on here to say thank you. I'm reading through so many of you guys' comments. Some people have been writing me like, Luke, I haven't heard. I wanted to say something. It's the first time I left a comment in a long time. And it's just great to hear from you guys. I just want to say thank you, especially lately with everything that's going on in the world. I wanted to make sure that I was trying to share my opinion and give you guys my thoughts. And I felt as if I don't say something and speak up, or I don't do it on my YouTube platform, which has a lot of people who are watching, I know a lot of you guys come every day, I felt as if it was right to share the thoughts that I was thinking with you all as well. So the last couple of videos you've seen, kind of not the typical kind of videos that I'm doing all the time, not meaning that it's not such a vlogging, entertaining, kind of just talking, but I felt that I want to do this to let you guys know that it's important to speak up and to speak your truth. And I think the last vlog you guys saw, there's a mosquito in here. It's biting me. I just got bit. Give me 1 second if you guys don't mind. But ask your questions, by the way, guys. Hold on, I'm just gonna change Give me 1 second. I can hear you guys. I can't hear you. I'm gonna read you guys' comments in a second. This is the thing about living in Bali, guys. You leave your door open. You leave your door open for a second, and you got mosquitoes everywhere, everywhere. But I really just wanted to make sure that, yeah, you guys speaking your truth, guys. The last video I made, like I said, was about losing followers, losing subscribers, and it's always going to happen. You're always going to lose people when you're speaking your truth. But the thing is, you'll gain people. You'll gain the people who really matter to you. And I want to make sure that that I made sure that I was following my own advice. As so many people writing me all the time, Luke, you know, I wanted to make videos. I don't think anyone's going to watch it though. Luke, I want to do this. And it's like, I'm always saying, guys, everyone should be doing it. Everyone should be sharing their perspective. Everyone should be talking about the things that matter to them. And when you don't know what to start, look around you. Look around the world. What do you see that's wrong? What are you naturally drawn to in the world? What are you drawn to? What is it that attracts you when you're going around places? What is it you see? Is it the travel ads that you're like, oh, wow. Like when you see it, use that as a sign and talk about it. What's wrong with it? What's right about it? How could other people do it? How could they achieve it? And I think that something that's so important is people remember that when it comes to making content. One of the things is just make sure that no matter what you say, you're speaking your truth. Like speaking your truth for me is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I felt as if I should say something on here and on my channel and on my platform to you all to speak my truth if I'm telling you guys to do it as well. So I just wanted to really just jump on here for that. And I realized I haven't done a live in a long time. Yeah, it's been a long time. I haven't done a live on YouTube. I don't know why. I think because the last times I've done lives, like people are like, oh, we didn't even get notified about it. We didn't even know about it. And I was just like, oh man, it's not notifying. People don't see it. So I'm like, I don't need to do it. But I'm here right now. Let's get to some of your questions, guys. Ask your questions on the side. Actually, this is just like a Q&A. Call it like a Q&A. Let's call it a Q&A today. I'm kind of like tired to talk about, to go on a long rant. So let's do a Q&A. Let's see. Hold on. Who else here? Joven, yeah, I never catch you live. Yeah, well, I haven't done a live. I haven't done a live in a long time. That's the thing. So it's been, I don't even know. It's been maybe a couple months, 2-3 months. I haven't done live. 3:20 in London. Oh wow, 3:20 in London. Okay. 12 hours a long journey. Yeah. Yeah, but the time difference. I mean, if there's one complaint that I have about Bali and everything, it's just the time difference. If you guys know, I've been hosting a lot of master classes, or not a lot, I've hosted maybe 3 of them, I think, and done them live. And for me to do that, it's like 4 a.m. when I host it here. That's the only time that works. For me, it's usually like after midnight, or like midnight to 6 a.m. is prime. No, midnight to 4 a.m. is best. But that's usually like when I'm sleeping. Literally, that's when I'm sleeping. You know, so I'm working with it. I'm trying to get over it. Luke, where are you at? I'm at home right now in the creation station. Bali open borders, none that I know of. I think the borders are open for people to go, but I don't think they're open for people to. I don't think people can come in right now. That's just what I heard. Good morning from Arizona. What's going on, Wayne? From Arizona, nice. How is it there? My Parco, what's going on? Ginger tonic. A lot of ginger and cinnamon. Whew, okay. Enjoy traveling because of the different culture. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, important for the culture. Some people forget about that. Some people just like, oh, I just like to travel because I just want to no, a lot of times people just want to travel because they want to escape. So the question becomes, what do you want to escape? This is a good question. Good question to ask. One of the things that people are always asking me all the time is, hey, I want to make videos about traveling, or hey, I want to learn how to just travel, and how can I just do it all the time? And, you know, it's more of a question is like, well, why do you actually really want to travel? You know, this is the one question people never ask themselves a lot. Like, why do you want to travel? And Wayne is a great answer. When people respond to me like this, I'm always happy when they're like, oh, I love traveling because I love to meet culture and see people and meet people. And this is for me the same. But a lot of people use travel for escape, which is perfectly fine. But if you can work on what you're escaping, you'll realize that your desires and what you want to do sometimes change. You know, I say this all the time, and on YouTube not YouTube, on Instagram, I'm like, well, you want to travel all the time, like full time, and you want that to be your job, because that's a tough job. Like if that was my job, I would probably struggle sometimes. Because much as I love traveling, sometimes I like to have a break. Like right now, I like to chill. I want to relax. I want to enjoy myself. So a lot of times what people really want is they want that freedom. They want the freedom to be able to come and go as they please from their country or their city. So it's something that's important for people to think about. Something that I've been working on. Like, am I traveling because I want to see a new culture, have a new experience, or am I traveling because I want to escape this place that I'm at? And if I need to escape this place that I'm at, I need to rethink kind of my life in a sense, but also to create something so when you're traveling, you really enjoy it. You're not like traveling just to escape and then you have to go back to this thing. So you just keep getting excited. Then you have that post-travel depression, the excited post-travel depression. I did that for a long time, and that's no fun. Good morning from Jersey City. Good morning. Good morning. Still in Bali. Yep, still in Bali. Extremely hot. It was on. In Arizona. Yeah, same here. Like it's 104 or something like that. It's hot all the time. Children's really strong. Yeah, this one is, and they make it like here, like all the stuff. Like I watched them do the sugar cane from here. Like they cut the sugar cane up. But like you say, it's really healthy. Just super strong. And by the way, guys, feel free to jump in here, guys. Ask your questions. I'm here for you guys. I don't have any speech or I don't have anything to sell you guys right now. I mean, you could join the mastermind. If you guys are in our monthly mastermind, you guys are missing out. It's linked under all the vlogs. People always asking me how can they create content? How can they just be able to travel full time? And there's not really a strategy for it, but the things that have worked for me, I put them in this mastermind. So if I had to tell you guys one thing, it would be to do that. Check it out. And right now, you guys can all get it for. You can get the mastermind right now with a day free. There's a 24-hour period that when you sign up for it, you can. You have 24-hour free access to it, and then you can choose whether you stay or go. But I'm pretty sure when you see this whole, I'm giving it to you a day for free so you can actually see if you like it. But pretty sure you guys will. Something super important, and it's only I think it's like $24, guys. It's $24. I guarantee you it will help you guys, especially this month. Next month will too, and the past 2 months will, but this month is really good. And 4 videos I think will be coming out tomorrow for it. This month was all about blocks. All the things that stop us from doing things, these little blocks that we put in ourselves, like we don't value ourselves enough. So if you don't value yourself enough, you don't care what you eat, you don't go to the gym, and everything starts there with your value, with your self-esteem. That stuff matters. So this is what we're talking about in the mastermind. That would be my thing that I would promote today on here. Let's see. Still in Bali? Yes. We live in Bali for good. I don't know. I don't think so. I love it right now. I mean, I've been here for, I don't know. I've been here maybe 5 months, I think now. Yeah, about 5 months or 4 months or something like that. I got here like in February. So I've been here for a decent amount of time already. Thanks for your response. Well done for you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Is Bali home? Yeah, home is wherever I am actually at that moment. Enjoy your quarantine. I mean, it's kind of quarantine, not really. I was quarantined. We were quarantined for maybe like 2 weeks, but there was no mandatory quarantine here. There wasn't any of that. Like they just kind of closed the airports down, and we've been kind of free to go around. Didn't go out a lot, but what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. We just did quarantine just to do it. Like I just stay inside a lot. But I like the creation station if you guys have been watching the vlog. So just sit back in my chair. Read all these, get through these comments, guys. This is really cool to get to talk to you guys like this. So many of you guys, I recognize your comments from the vlog, and it's great to actually read these here. And it's kind of like I'm getting to know you guys. Okay. Harlan, I've been following since Barcelona vlog. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. Well, it's a different kind of heat there in Bali than in Arizona. Yeah, I'm guessing so. There for like a couple hours and then showed him change spots and his shoes had melted to the ground and he was kneeling and they showed where his shoes were. The bottoms were just gone. I was like, whoa. Do you like reading books? If you do, what is the best book you recommend? Oh, it's funny. I just asked someone who I look up to this exact same question. If I had to give you a book to read, well, what are you into, Ray? I would need to know like what it is about what, like traveling, money, experience, self-help. But if I could give everyone a book to read, I would say number one, it's a book I'm reading right now, actually. I'm reading a book called The Untethered Soul. The Untethered Soul. This book is I'm reading right now, and it's very informative. It's not, of course, it's not my best book I've read because I'm literally like I've read about 20% of it right now, but it's just like, whoa. So The Untethered Soul. But other than that, I recommend to people to read Useful Belief. Useful Belief is a very powerful book. Useful Belief. I would say The Alchemist, but everyone always recommends that, but I still think it's powerful. Honestly, a book that no one ever talks about is Kevin Hart's book. He has an autobiography. I think it's called I Can't Make This Up or something like this. It was a really good autobiography to let you know about him. Other books that I've read that was just like mind-blowing to me. The book by Paulo Coelho called Manuscript Found in Akura, I think it's called. Something like this, Manuscript Found in Akura. I think this is the name of it. That was a good one that I read. And I'd have to have a little bit more insight on it. Like, what are you into? What do you want to do? And then I can give you books around it because I'm reading so many books. I've read and I'm reading books all the time. So it's a broad range of books, yeah. Escaping to be a good option to learn something new. But if one keeps escaping all the time, then no longer learning, I would say it's hiding from whatever exactly. It's exactly that. Like if you're traveling just because you love traveling and the experience, that's awesome. But if you're traveling for escaping, which you sometimes don't realize until you actually think about it, which is what I did a lot of times, then you're kind of just like, you're burning the candles on both ends. And at one point you're gonna realize like, I can't do this anymore, and this is gonna be one of the things that you're just like, wow. And so the hack that I did, I didn't want to bring it up on here because I don't have the link for it yet. But I'm running this masterclass on the 13th of July. It's a 3-day thing. So this is like huge. And we're going to go really in depth in turning, it's basically the title of it is called Side Hustle Magic. And it's going to be teaching you guys how to turn your side hustle, the thing you do on the side just for fun, into something that you can walk into. So it kind of leads to the escaping. Like, for example, for me, as I told you guys, as being a pro athlete, when I was playing, it was like, I had this break and I would just travel all the time and I loved it. And then I realized that, wow, I'm actually kind of using this as an escape. So I was like, well, why don't I build this escape into my actual life? So what you guys have seen watching the vlog, you've seen this happen from basketball, which is what I love, but traveling and experiencing, meeting people and discovering new cultures and new ways of life and new ways of thinking was my passion. This is what I love to do. So it was about how can I turn this into the main thing? And so I can do this all the time because I keep meeting people when they're in the best moments of their life. Like living in the south of France or living in Barcelona, like I was meeting people when they're on vacation, their first time away from home, and they're in escape mode. I meet people when they're escaping and they seem so happy, so fired up. And I'm just like, that's awesome. And it's one reason why I can stay fired up. But then I talked to them a few months later, and they'd be back at home and they're not happy at all. And they're waiting for that next escape. And that kind of inspired me to be like, well, I need to do something. You know, I'm doing the same thing they are, at least, but I live in Europe and I live in Barcelona. So it's fun for me on the weekends. And then that's what made me think, like, I need to find something that I can do this all the time. I want to get paid to do this. Then it'll be real fun. And then that's when I started developing YouTube and all this kind of stuff. So for me, the courses that I've made will help you guys. The mastermind I've made will definitely help you all, especially if you guys are really unsure how to do it, where to start, like your story, like how do I do that? And this month is all about blocks. So all the reasons why you guys don't post and you don't share your story, you'll learn a bunch of those reasons why. But you realize that sometimes the things that you have that you're nervous to say, nervous to share, I'm telling myself this every day, is the thing that can help the most people. And that would be your breakthrough, is talking about that. So yeah, the Side Hustle Magic Master Class, a 3-day master class, 4 days for some people who purchase there'd be a gold VIP purchase that gives you the 4th day with me. I won't go to it. I'll make a separate video about it, but it'll be all about that, turning that escape into something you do all the time. And it's like the best thing. Okay, next comment. Whoa, I got really fun in the comments, guys. Did you like nasi goreng? I love nasi goreng, but I've switched. I have mia goreng now. It's noodles. It's like fried noodles with vegetables now. I don't, I had too much nasi goreng. I had 2 to 3 times a day for like 3 months. I need a break. What do you recommend a 21-year-old boy that wants to start a YouTube channel to give the community an alternative to the Western perspective? I recommend that you start filming. You start creating content today. Start your content. First of all, happy Father's Day to everyone. My name is Ray, and I just wanted to start this YouTube channel so that I could blah, blah, blah. You say you want to do it, boom, 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 you post that video. That's how you start doing it. That's what I would give you. And it's funny, this is probably Ray, I've got a lot of these questions on my Instagram today, and I was kind of here in my place and I was responding to people, very similar questions you have. And hold on, I'm gonna drop you the link so it makes it easy for you. I didn't mention it a whole lot, but it's been linked in every bio and all the descriptions of all the videos, is the YouTube Accelerator program. It's funny because I made it a long time ago, but I've been talking about it more the last 2 weeks, and more people have brought it this last week than brought it the previous few weeks that it was out. So I guess it's my fault for not doing a bad job explaining it. I'll paste it right here, man. It should be a link down there somewhere, bro. Check out this, man. This is I created this. It was a program, and I wanted to have this thing all drawn out, but it'll help you to understand what kind of content to make when you're making. First of all, it talks all about setting up the money, setting up how to do it, description, little hacks that I've learned, and mistakes that I've made. All this kind of stuff is in there. But more importantly, what's in there teaches you a lot of stuff that if you've never done it, you don't know to ask these questions. You know, so one of the things that we dive into here is talking about making sure whatever it is your YouTube channel about, to make sure that it is a timeless piece of content. It's timeless content. You know what I mean? So to give you an example, I've got to find something here. Baby powder. Baby powder is important in Bali, by the way. Super dry. But let's say I want to talk about baby powder, okay? And I'm like, I'm gonna start YouTube about baby powder. Like why I take baby powder with me to Bali and blah, blah, blah. And like, that's cool, but people aren't really searching for that. Now, if I make something on the benefits of powder, making videos about that, it's something in 5 years, people will still search for that. And so you can, whatever it is that you're talking about, you can phrase your videos and making it relevant so it's timeless. Because you have 2 kinds of content. You have timeless content and momentary content. Like if you make a video, why baby powder in 2020, in 2021, no one's gonna care. 2023, no one's gonna care. So you wanna make sure you frame your content and there's a lot of examples of it that I'll give. I'll give a lot of examples, but I'll explain it much better than I do now. This is on the fly. And make sure that you're making your content that's timeless. so that people can watch that a year later. Like so many of you all that are here, you watch the vlog from a year ago or 3 years ago. I mean, people today writing me about Belgium, and every day, so many people writing about the Polish vlogs. I haven't been in Poland in 7 or 8 months, but because that content was timeless, then that makes it okay. So now people can always watch it. So you want to always make sure that you're making content like this. But like I say, check out the accelerator, check out this program. I made it just for that. And there's 3 bonus videos in that. So it'll really be beneficial. Like I can't, and I've made I don't even remember what it cost, but I made it in a way that everyone could get it. So yeah. Mastermind, let's see. Oh, I thought Mastermind was free, period. No, don't make it for free. I don't make so much stuff for free anymore because people don't watch free stuff. They don't pay attention. When people pay, they pay attention. So people around Mastermind are doing better because they have to make an investment in it. And when you make that investment in yourself, you pay attention to it. I could make a YouTube video trying to show you guys all about this stuff. I could spend hours on it, but because you didn't pay for it, it's like, oh, that was kind of cool, but whatever. And now I've realized I get the results from the people who are in my Mastermind or take this course like Ray most likely will take, and they'll write me and be like, oh my gosh, I got this and this and this, where I could drop all the valuable information for free to people, and it's just not heard. Just the energetics of it just doesn't work. Luke, is this part of another book journey? Fernando, if you mean like, am I just going to be reading a whole lot? Wait, let me see. If I'm reading all the time. I've been so caught up. I've been working on so many different things lately, which I'll probably talk about later in another episode coming up. But no, I've been really big on books. Books are great. And I didn't read, but what changed my thought process and made me read was someone telling me, hey, Luke, you can learn what it took someone 25 years to learn. You can learn it in 2, 3, or 4 hours reading a book. And that's the biggest advice that I've got. And since then, I'm subscribed to an application. It might be expensive for some people, but it's definitely worth it. It's Blinkist. So this is summaries of books. So I think it's maybe $100 a year or something like this. And you can get access to like all these book summaries. So every day when I'm riding to the gym, I'm listening to a book. So I'm listening to at least one book a day and reading books as well. So books are important. Batum, hey, what's going on? Notice since being in the sea, you wear the blanket on your head and not near it. Why? Oh, it's funny. You're talking about this right here. I'm wearing this. You know, honestly, I have never even worn any of this. I always like wear a hat or something. And the crazy thing about this is I was in Bangkok, and when I first got here, if you guys ever watched the Bangkok vlogs, it was so hot and humid there. And I was wearing my cap, my hat. And when I was wearing my hat, I was just sweating. So when we go into the store, I take my hat off, and the sweat would just drip down like crazy. And I looked like I was just sick and something's wrong with me. And my hat was all sweaty at the end of every day. And then it was just a mess. And I'm like, this is not working. So I'm like, I'm just not going to wear a hat. But then my skull will just get burned by the sun. And when I start sweating, there's nothing to catch the sweat. So I'm just dripping sweat in the metro. And people are like, what is wrong with this guy? So then, like, I need something. And I was traveling with Russell, if you guys remember those vlogs. And he's like, oh, I got this thing that came on my Red Bull that I brought at 7-Eleven. He gave it to me. And I was just like, oh, let me try this. Like, it looks weird. And I put it on my head, and I'm like, wow. And I started sweating, and the sweat just got locked into here. And I didn't drip sweat anymore. I'm like, oh my gosh, this has been the key that I've needed. If I knew about this in Europe, I would have been wearing this in Europe. This is it. This is what I needed. Because there was no breeze or anything. And then now I'll work out and take a shower and wring it out or jump in the pool with it, and it's good to go. Whereas my hats were destroyed in like 4 days in Bangkok. It's if you sweat a lot, you got to be ready for it. And it's been the coolest, best investment ever now. What's up? What's going on? Luke, how's the cost of living? It depends. I tell people in Bali, everyone wants a number. I can't really give out a number because I don't know. If I have to guess, I mean, I say if someone came over here with like $700, they could live for the month. 700. I mean, the local people, some of them only make like $160 a month, if that puts it in perspective. I mean, you wouldn't be living in a villa and you wouldn't be going to the Western restaurants, but you can eat at the local places. I mean, you can eat for I don't know, maybe like $1 for a meal. Some places, in the local places, $1. Then you pay $7 or $8 for a private room here. Not in great, like I say, it's not a villa, no air conditioning probably, but it's better than nothing, you know. That's what I'd say. What's going on, beautiful yours? What do you think about the news? They're trying to hide George Floyd news. I mean, I get the news, the headlines, but I listen more to the people who are living there. I'll follow people on Instagram or social media who are in those places. So that's what I do about it. Let me see. Greetings, Poland. What's going on? What's going on? Have a nice day. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, guys. I'm lost in the comments. Okay, like recognitions, and you're going to check it out. Myself, lead non-fictional biographies in world history. I'm too much into Robert Greene, powerful words. Oh, yeah, no, those are great, man. For me, I can't really read so much stuff like that. It's too in depth for me. But if you like those, man, whatever works. Sometimes it's just reading, to be honest with you. Bali or Java? I haven't been to Java yet, so I don't know. I've only been to Bali, and I don't even think I'm allowed to go to Java. If I leave, I'm gone. Can't come back, or anytime soon until they open the borders. Which country would be the next stop after Bali? I don't know. Good question. It depends. Most of the countries are still closed. Like you can fly out of there, but you can't fly into. Guys, it's just gonna be some bad light for a little bit. This is what's shining my eye to give lighting for this. So we're gonna just get this on my face for a while. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what the next stop will be. Mia Garang. Yeah, of course, Mia Garang is the best. How long can you stay there? How bad is America now? I mean, America's been bad for a long time, to be honest with you. But here, people are on emergency visas here. So this is the I forgot what I was saying. I'm trying to read these comments and respond. But basically said, how long can I stay here? It's now they have emergency visas, so everyone here is okay to stay. Did Bali open to their international visitors? Sorry, just came here live. I don't think it's open for visitors. I think it's open to go. Like a lot of people that I know have left this week and last week. Most of them were just waiting for their tests to come back, and then they could go. You need a medical certificate to fly. But that was it. I don't think people can come in though now. The borders are closed to come in. Do you think that people someday will be able to stop being silly about things that divide us? Saying 20, we grapple with racism, cannot apprehend it. I mean, it's just sad, you know, a lot of divisions. I think, like I say, though, I think a lot of those things that held us in place are going to fall. You know, a lot of the divisions with everything. I mean, at the end of the day, you're like, for what? Because things don't make sense. You know, and it's one thing that I'm sure it's happened to you. You've traveled and you realize, like, wait a minute, the richest countries should be the happiest ones, right? You have more money, you should be happier. And that's what they promote. But in reality, you know, as I've traveled, like I've been to places where they don't have a lot, but they're happy. But we're not told that. We're taught, no, they're starving. The people there make, the people in Bali where I'm at, some of these people make 120 euros a month, and they're happy and laughing and joking and running around. They're playing Xbox or watching Netflix. They're running around playing with the dogs. And you're just like, wow, everything you're kind of taught is kind of reverse. So there's always been this kind of division, and you're like, what is the division for? To make some kind of hierarchy because the people here are better. So the people who have more money, are they more happy? No. Like it's tough. It's like you could attack it from every angle, but at the end of the day, you know, people are people, and the second you start to think that you're better than someone or they're better than you, any of these thoughts that seep in, you're going down the wrong way. Like you all watching this, you're not better than me, and I'm better than you. We all have access to the same information. Like how I able to start YouTube and make a career out of it Like, was I more privileged than some people? Yeah, maybe. I could buy a computer, I could buy a camera. But if I didn't have that, I still would do the same thing. I would have just took a different route. And it's understanding that we all can do it. There's no like, you guys look to me like Luke knows all the answers. Like, I know just as much as you. We have the capacity to learn just as much. Now, whether you apply that or not is up to you. A lot of people will just not do it. They choose to avoid it, or they choose to just not work on themselves. They choose to just distract themselves with cool distractions, going to party, whatever. And it's nothing against them, but it's like we can, everyone here, everyone watching this can have the life that they want, is the long story short. Every single one of you guys watching this can have the life that you want. You can. There's enough information. There's enough things out there. There's enough free information for you guys. As much as I love to promote my mastermind, like, hey, join my mastermind, I'm teaching you guys and I'll be your guide. There's plenty of free stuff out there. All the people who are on my mastermind are people who want to be there. And all I do is take the things that I learned and just put it in a way that you guys can understand. And as much as I love talking about in YouTube videos, the mastermind is like 10 to 15 videos a month that are in there. And I didn't want to compete with my YouTube. And I tell people all the time in private messages when they're writing me, I'm like, and they don't know what to do, or their mindset's so blocked. I'm like, well, just go to Mastermind, check it out. I have the section on there, blocked, where you can get over this block that you have. A lot of people, to give you guys an example, let's do this. I feel like this will help someone out here today. So let's jump into this real quick. So this month we were talking about blocks. So these are like 14 blocks. These are 14 videos that are uploaded today, which will help you guys. Like acceptance, for example. Like, you might not realize it, but we want to be accepted. And when we're not accepted, we have this fear, like no one's going to accept me. Like, so many people, like, I want to create content, but what's blocking them is they can't because they won't feel accepted. Like, well, I don't know if I can talk about that. Like, people won't like that. Because it's an acceptance thing. This is what we talk about. Or, for example, attachments. You're attached to so many things. People are attached to people, what people think about them. So if I'm attached to when I go on live right now, if I'm attached to like, will anyone be there? Will people ask me crazy questions? I'm so attached to the result, I can't get the work done. So once you start to like break through all these things, you guys realize that every single one of you guys watching this you guys can do whatever it is you want. You guys can be whatever it is. You know, and the reason why I created the mastermind and any courses you've seen is to help be your guide. Whoa, Cop, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I think people need to understand that like all of you guys can be what you want. Like every single one. Like there's no, like all the knowledge you need is there. You could be literally traveling the world, living your dream, doing what you want to do. Is it going to be easy to do it? No. Is it possible to do it? Absolutely. Every single one of you guys can. And I want you guys to understand that. And what I always talk about, and like I say, why I started these programs, because I wanted to move away from YouTube with the people who were ready to better their lives and who were serious about it. Like, I love making YouTube videos. I love entertaining you guys. I love being there and showing you guys cool places as I go about my day. But I got to a point where, like, so many people were writing me like, Luke, I want to do that too, but I just don't think it's possible. So that made me think like, well, I need to create something for these people who want to go to the next level. Whatever that is, because everyone defines the next level. For me, the next level for me was to build an inner tribe. I wanted to build an inner tribe. I want to be able to make money so that I can fuel my trips and my travels, so I can have better experiences, so I can share with these people who then allow me to keep on traveling and living the life that I want to, and keeping myself in that happy mood that I love to be in. And realize that if I just keep on just dropping videos out there, what was happening and what I was seeing was people were just kind of watching the vlog and wanting to travel to these places, but they just felt fine and felt unmotivated because like, oh, I can just watch it here. And the goal is for people to realize like, guys, you can do that from anywhere. You can do that anywhere. You guys can be the person who goes out and does it as well. Like, there's no like, oh, he's the guy who does it. Like, you can as well. There's infinite number of places for you to access the information. And I realized that I wanted to start building something bigger than YouTube. and build something that gives you all the tools. So that's why when you hear me talking about the mastermind, the YouTube accelerator, when I talked about the vlogging course that I made like a year and a half ago, the same thing. I want to make something that allowed you guys and gave you guys a tool. Now, I don't want to tell you the right way to do it, but here's the tool. And that's the reason why I've always thought about this creating thing. And like I said, I had a lot of blocks myself. I was worried, like, if I make this program for people, I don't know if people will like me. I don't know if they'll get it. I don't know. And these didn't matter from what I've learned. I'm like, it was selfish of me to create these courses, to create these programs, to create my mastermind, and then just be like, I'll just leave it in the description, not tell anyone about it. Because that's how I did before. Like the books, all the stuff that I've done, I didn't say anything. Because I'm like, I don't want to put pressure on my audience and make them feel like I'm just trying to sell them something all the time. I actually want to entertain them. And it wasn't until I talked to some people and coaches and everything, like, you're doing a disservice to your audience because there's people there who are ready and willing to take that next step. And you're holding out by not sharing this thing that you created for them. And long story short, it's understanding that what you guys see me do, you all can do it. Of course, we all have different privileges and different ways that it makes it harder, but it's possible for everyone. Long story short. Sorry, I got a quick, sorry, I had a message. Hold on one second. 1 second, guys. Sorry. But feel free to drop your questions, guys. Yeah, I want to get off I was on a roll, so I wanted to keep going. Let's see. Get the next question. Investing in self-development is the best investment you can do. Exactly. And this is why, as I told you in the link in the bottom of all the videos and vlogs and all this kind of stuff, you guys see that I've put, you guys have seen that I've put the quarantine bundle, because I made that in quarantine. And that was something to help you guys out so much, you know. But hold on, I want to read your comment from, this is Ace Live, is this it? Ace Live, yo, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I was on like a roll there. I didn't want to lose what I was trying to say. Man, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. It's my pleasure, honestly. It's not what I love doing. And yeah, so during quarantine, for me, I invested more money than I ever have in myself during quarantine. Because I'm like, well, I'm not really going out, not really doing all these activities. So it's like, I went hardcore in myself. And if you guys are smart, now is the time to do it. Don't sit back and just wait for things to go back to normal, because I guarantee you it's not. It may seem like it is for a second, but trust me, it's not. It's going to be real different. More than I think anyone can realize, because everyone is starting to look at what they see. And you got to understand, it's what you don't see is where you need to focus. I feel like it's a little deep for a YouTube Live. That's something I'd say to the mastermind. You guys can handle that. Super cheap. I'll move there for your time. Yo, GB Plus, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. With CAC, what's going on? Got you. Keep doing like as a young Haitian, been to 18 countries so far. Nice. 144p only. I mean, it's all good. It's more of the what I'm saying, not really, if you can't see me. Is tourists starting to come back to Bali at this point? No. I don't think that it's open for tourists right now. I thought it was, and I talked to someone today and they told me that everything is still closed. Like tourists can't come in. People can leave, but people can't come in. This is, you guys can see this right here. It's ginger. Oh, it's gone. This is ginger juice. It's like a ginger tonic, excuse me. It's so good. Man. Whew. God bless you and your family in Cleveland. Thank you. Sorry, this is like really, really gingery. Where is quality? I have no idea what you mean. Wait, are you the same person who was saying 144p? I mean, I'm filming on a webcam. Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter the quality. It matters what's being said. So what is the next level for you now? What is number one at the moment? Well, it depends. Like I'm working on a lot of different planes, like personal life, business, and then just future in general, the physical. I'm doing a lot right now, trying to get back in shape from the quarantine, not walking or moving. And I was getting in such great shape when I came to Bali, and I lost all of that 2 months. Wasn't a mandatory quarantine. It was just something decided to just kind of be away. But for me, it's building right now, I'm trying to build a community outside of YouTube now. So if you guys have seen in the vlogs where I'm saying, guys, check out my mastermind, come join us in the mastermind. This is because this is where I'm moving to. Like I'll still put out vlogs and fun, entertaining things and all that, but I'm setting things up to where I want to have people who are so serious about trying to better their lives so they can feel good. You know, at the end of the day, we want to feel good. We want to be happy. We want to have that freedom, however we define that freedom for us. And I just realized that the questions that I got asked, the things people want to know, I was like, I can create stuff for that and then build a community around it. So YouTube is great. It's awesome. I love it. I will try to keep on posting as much as I can, but I wanted to move more towards a mastermind courses. I'm like, there's a Side Hustle Magic 3-day course that I'm going to hold live like this, talking about turning your side hustle to magic, all this stuff. And that's what I'm moving to now. Kind of YouTube is fun. I'm going to stay doing it. People on YouTube won't notice the difference, but I'm loving working with my community outside of YouTube. It's fulfilling to me. I mean, it's fun making videos traveling, and that's easy for me, and I love it. But being able to jump on a live with my mastermind, all these students are paying to be there. They're serious about it. And I know I know a lot of them who are in the mastermind already, and knowing that that's where I can put a lot of my attention because that's really fulfilling for me. So for me, it was moving away from YouTube, well, you guys won't even notice who are on YouTube. I still post videos, but using a lot of my free time to really work with people who are really trying to make big strides and improvements in their life and help them to find the answers to the questions that they don't know to ask. And that's why I've started to go on that route. So that's what I'm working on now. Please do not come to India. I love when people say this to me. Please do not come to India after the virus is controlled. I go wherever I like when I like to. I don't let people stop me, trying to bully me. Whole world's on lockdown. Yeah, a lot of places, you know, it's weird. Like everyone's always trying to travel somewhere, and it's like, guys, you need to understand that. Be careful if you guys are traveling outside places now, because you won't maybe get locked out, but a lot of things are changing. The rules are changing everywhere. I looked into going some other places early when this was starting and everything, and now it's just like everything's just like very chaotic, and it's good. I've been telling people who've written me, wait to travel. If you have to go far, if you're changing countries, wait. You know, it's ginger from the sound you make. Yeah, exactly, right? It's like burns your throat. You feel it like in your nose and everything. Ginger tonic. Number one on your bucket list. I don't know. I don't really have one of those bucket list things. You know, if I wanted to go somewhere, I'm still really want to go to South America. I was supposed to be in South America now. I chose to come to Asia because my best friend was here. But I was about to fly to South America, and I would have been stuck there. So I guess I'm kind of here. My internet's been messed up. Any questions? I'll get off of here. Any more? Oh, actually, maybe ask you guys a question. Upcoming videos for the vlog. Upcoming videos on the channel. Any recommendations? 8-minute recommendations, real quick. Yeah, vodka and ginger would kill any viruses. Yeah. Yeah, vodka and ginger would kill any viruses. Yeah. I don't know if you could have I don't know if you could have any alcohol with that. That would burn a lot. Yeah. That would burn a lot. Number one on any bucket list is Greece. Yeah. Number one, I had Greek restaurant 2 days ago. I've been to Greece though. I've been to Greece. Never to the islands though, but I've been to Greece. Greece, yeah. Number one, I had Greek restaurant 2 days ago. I've been to Greece though. I've been to Greece. Never to the islands though, but I've been to Greece. That was always big on my bucket list to go to Greece. Um, let me see. Visit Lombok and Raja Ampat. I don't know this, but I'm guessing that's in Malaysia. Oh yeah, Lombok. No, Lombok is no, that's here in Indonesia. Guys, you can't fly anywhere right now. Everything you can't. We're not allowed to fly. Like if we fly, I think we're not allowed to fly. Like if we fly, I think it's to leave. Like that's it. And to be honest, what I tell people, and I've started to make videos about this so many times. For me, when I travel, my kind of traveling is so different from most people. Like for me, traveling is about the culture, all this stuff. So when I come to Bali, it's like, oh, top 10 things. Like that doesn't really get me inspired. If that did, then I'd make all YouTube videos about that. Me, I'm fine coming here to my villa and just walking around, like just outside, going down to the local markets. I got friends in some of these warong, these local places, and for me, that's fun for me. Like meeting and almost like becoming part of the community that I'm in. So traveling for me is always like that. So when people are always writing me, "Oh, you missed this, you need to see that, you need to see that," like it just doesn't interest me as much as it does for a lot of people. But I do always appreciate the suggestions, but I never leave a place like, oh, I missed out. I should have seen that. Because if it was like, if I'm supposed to see that, then I'll meet the right people and we'll end up going there. Yeah, long story short, my kind of traveling. Reviewing food from places you travel to. Okay, I was thinking about this for food, I think it's your name. I was thinking about doing this tomorrow, actually. Because I saw these markets and I'm like, I'm doing this tomorrow, actually. These markets and I'm like, I should go to one of these local markets and try some of the food. But the thing here in Asia is when you try that, the price you pay could be like 20 minutes on the toilet 5 times the next day, from what I've heard. You got to be careful with some of the local foods over here because a lot of the spices, and sometimes, like I remember in Thailand, a lot of people got sick is because they cook, for example, the rice in the local water, which isn't. If you're coming from Western society and you're used to drinking clean water all the time, that stuff there, some of the places you'll be in some pain. You'll know it the second you have some of the rice. But guys, I'm gonna get off here. It's been 53 minutes. That's a nice little video, nice little piece of content for you guys. Want to say thank you guys. Want to say thank you guys, everyone, for the support. Means a lot to me. If I have to have announcements. Mastermind. I will keep on saying this. The mastermind, we're growing in the mastermind. We're on month 3 right now. A lot of valuable content. I'd say about 40 videos, hopefully 46 by the end of this month. All talking about mindset, talking about how to create content, talking about the things that block you, things that you don't realize it. You're wanting to be accepted by everyone, wanting to please everyone, thinking you're not qualified. All these are in these months' lessons on there. What else is coming out? Side Hustle Magic course teaching you guys how to change your little side hustle and to turn it into a living, a career, something that you do all the time. What I did from being a pro athlete to being full-time YouTuber. It's not a strategy, it's not a tactic, but it's the things that really worked for me. So yeah, this is next on the list. It'll be out 13th of July. I'm really excited. It'll be a 3-day masterclass hosted live with yours truly, coming with some special packages. The price, I don't know, maybe $44. I'm leaning towards this. But there's 2 other tiers, which are really awesome for people who want to do more. There'll be a 4th day just for people in the upper tiers. And there'll be a way for you guys to have complete contact with me during the entire time if people want to purchase that higher tier. I'm really excited. It'll be like the first time I'm hosting something live and about one topic. So it's going to be very in-depth, very, it's going to be awesome. And it's 3 days. So if you guys like the live interactions here, the masterclass will be completely another level because we're talking about some deep stuff and you're going to need your pens and papers. And I'm really excited to host it. And I'll get that link out and tell you guys how you can sign up for that later on. It's not ready yet to post yet, but hopefully I'm hoping soon. And on that note, guys, thank you. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for always showing up, watching the vlog, leaving the comments, the thumbs up. Really means a lot. I've been trying to read through all you guys. Really means a lot. I've been trying to read through all you guys' comments. Say to you guys is if you guys don't know the charms in the morning, every morning during the weekdays. Hold on. Am I still connected? Can you guys hear me? It said I disconnected. Hope you guys can still hear me. Still connected? Can you guys hear me? It said I disconnected. Hope you guys can still hear me. But every day during the weekday, going live in the morning my time. So 9 a.m. Bali time. So that's like, to give you an idea, 9 a.m. Bali time is like 9 p.m. in the States. And that's like 9 a.m. Bali time is like 3 a.m. in Europe. But it's after I leave the gym. So yeah, best I can do. But thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Great day. All my fathers out there, if you're a father, if you are a father, happy Father's Day. It's Father's Day in the States. So happy Father's Day to you all. And thank you guys so much for your support. See you guys in the vlog, probably in maybe a couple days. Not sure. But send me a message on Instagram, guys. I'm been on the DMs. So thank you. Good day, good night, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. See you guys.